So, this will be the first ever analysis video I've ever done on what is happening to my camera. Is it doing that? Like, lagging. I can't tell if it's in recording as well. Also, this is the box here. What the hell? So it's like black bar here. I'm not sure if that's in video as well. My phone lagging. I'm very confused. Oh well, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna listen to Noir's. I don't watch Noir's analysis videos because I try and do it my own self, but I took a 2-second glimpse on his video and I was like, yeah, okay. I need to be better at analysis because apparently I just really suck at analysis videos. Ow! Damn you, Sternum. So let's watch this. Sure
if you write anything on your computer, you need to get grammar.
I write pretty much all day, every day.
Why was I blocking the camera? I'm just gonna skip this
Petscop.
intro segment.
It's a preview. You can carry on.
But
Okay, so here we are at Petscop 16, and I must say, this series has an amazing knack for making me drop what I was doing to get up to date with my analyses.
same.
Not a problem though, I'm sure that my prior engagement won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Let's begin.
Mine was Gmod.
This
so
episode clocks in at 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Which makes
but those
it
couple
the
of minutes have helped to further
second shortest
encapsulate
video on
what
the series.
could really be going on with Paul
I think
and the
other one was
purpose for the game itself.
6.
The entire episode is set to the backdrop of the garage, but with the vehicles still being within it,
Now
contrasting what we saw in
I didn't notice that mainly because I never pay attention to those finer details in Petscop's, as he says, 2, 11, and 14. He focuses on those. He keeps talking about how they're all linked, and I'm like, I can see that, but there are details that are off. Like, for instance, there's... Hold on.
Petscop 14. It appears to be a follow-up episode to the final moments of that episode. We're then greeted.
And I meant to do it while I was recording the video. Just pouring me some tea. I have it ready. It says no controller input has been detected for a very long time. That confused me. Very long time. Why would the console still... I mean, this is a PS1, but why would it say a very long time? And then it says family, neighbors, police, or whoever keep game console running. Why would it be talking to the police? Why would it be talking to... I don't... It's like Paul said, it's really trying to enforce them. But then again, this isn't actually Petscop we're watching. We're watching some kind of 2D overhead view. And it's weird. Now, he has his point later. Hold on, let's go to it.
To this message. No controller input has been detected for a very long time. Family, neighbors, police, or whoever, keep game console running. Call provided phone number.
And the phone number is censored out, like I said in my video.
It's not only links up Petscop.
And he gives this image of the computer with as Pyro calls him, in his face. I call him Paul. We all call him Paul. Look, it's like I'm holding my record button. You can't see that, but it's like right there. Anyway, but yeah, what's weird is pretend like I'm on my computer and there's a tower here with that weird symbol on it. You know, the one that goes. Kind of like pentagonish looking symbol. Or for Halo fans, it's the Forerunner ship from High Charity. But it's really interesting how the scene where the TV's facing the chair and then behind that a bed, he has a point where he says there's a conversation that starts saying, "Are you still sitting in that chair?" Phone's lagging again. Hold on. I can't. Oh my god, my phone froze. Oh, there we go. Okay. That is all weird. Let's try that again. It says, "Are you still sitting in that chair?" And I instantly noticed that the dot slowly circles in to that chair, or in this case, it goes. I'm gonna pretend my little dot, my little stop button is the chair. Just goes right into the chair. The TV is here. I thought it was a TV. It's apparently this computer, blocky computer. My dad had one, so it's not that hard for me to think about it. Computer here, chair here, bed down here. It just stays on that bed, then gets out, goes into the chair, and gets on a computer. Stays on that computer, and here we go. It's playing Petscop. But, yeah.
Petscop 14, but it also potentially links up Petscop 2.
And that's also something I noticed. While he was talking, I had the thought that it might have been the same computer from other Petscops. And he says here, and shows a screen from Petscop 2 where Paul had wandered into a room with a computer to the wall but never really interacted with it or anything. I think. I don't know, my memory isn't all that strong with Petscops 1 through 5. Or 7 for some reason. I can't remember anything from 7.
11 and 12 as well.
No, I'm sorry. I think it was 11 or 12 that had the computer room. Oh, I can't remember now. I'll have to rewatch the series. I'll do a thing about that tomorrow.
It appears to be referencing
I think I'll make a full analysis tomorrow.
the kidnapping of Care as mentioned in Carey's description as the emergency. It could also be referring to the conversation that Paul had on his birthday, which is the date of the 12th of November 2017.
Now, that one I'm with and against. I'm with it because it would make sense about how the Care kidnapping thing, although I don't know how the Care kidnapping could be connected to some dude sitting on a chair staring in his computer screen for hours on end. But you know, still, shush. You probably mentioned something and I missed it, but anyway. But I'm gonna go against it because the room he shows here, this probably has nothing to do with it, but he's showing the conversation, and in that conversation, it takes place in this bedroom, and has 2 beds, while the one we saw in the room, in my video, only has one bed, right here. There isn't one next to it. There's a bunch of crap over here, but there's 2 beds, or 1 bed. This one has 2 beds, right next to where Paul is standing at the door. This one has 1 bed, the chair, the computer, and something next to it, a screenshot of what's on the monitor, which now I realize is, yeah, it's what's on the screen, and it's just weird but cool, and also confusing because I don't know how that works. I don't think PlayStation 1 had screenshot capabilities, other than, again, I have Far Cry instincts where you can make an entire map and play on it on an Xbox. So, I mean, I don't know how strong a PS1 can actually be. I didn't know how strong the Xbox was until I got Far Cry Instinct, and I was like, right then, that's quite kinky. Right, anyway.
Showing further correlation between the two of them.
Hold on. I just noticed something. I want to make sure this notice is correct, or if my mind is just sending me off to, hey, go use the bathroom. Because I really have to go, and I can't pause on here. Oh god, TikTok. Oof, I looked it up once, and now it's everywhere. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just stupid. Is that a... Wait, hold on. Is that a piano? That's a piano. That is a piano, my friend. And what's the temperature gauge? I get chair, computer, what's on the monitor. Ghost room, test room, burn in monitor. But there's a piano and a temperature gauge, or some kind of gauge. I didn't realize that until just now. What's on the piano? Or is that just how that piano was made? Is that? Huh. I didn't notice that. Yeah, there's like a pretty decent sized piano in his room.
Why Petscop 12 then? Allow me to recount the message from that episode that I'm talking about. Are you still sitting on a chair?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Still look around the room. Is there still a room?
Well, Court, by this, look around the room. Yeah, it's a ghost room, testing room. Other than that, yeah, it's a decent sized room. Pretty spacious, actually. Kind of looks cozy. Also kind of creepy at night, probably. Ugh. But it has a massive piano. Well, not massive, but you could fit a grand piano in that room. Just saying.
Escape from the quitter's room allowed these messages to appear, and we see that the name of the room is referred to as Ghost Room or Testing Room.
As I've said 3 times
If the
now.
room that's being mentioned in the message is indeed the same room we're seeing the layout of here, then it's safe to assume that the quitter's room and the testing room are one and the same.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Hold on, friend. I can see where you're coming from, but no. Not at all. There's a bed, but it's crooked. And there's something nice. Hold on. I'm having to pull like random tabs just to be like, hey, yeah, no, that's not it. Hold on. I can understand what you're going from with like the whole like, oh yeah, there's one room and something next to that bed, but no, I'm sorry, but there's no piano in that room. Holy fuck. That was weird. Why did it stop at 5? Video. Oof, my head just got really dizzy. Quitter's room, please. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, that's not it at all. As you can see, barely, because I have it on a cord, that is the quitter's room. Bed, table, chair, bookshelf, clock. But I can see why he's putting this to a similarity to this. This is a piano with a stool, but there's a chair, computers with what's on a monitor, one bed, and a clock of some sort. So I can see his similarity, but no, it's not, friend. I know that's probably just speculation on your half, but still.
We also see that there's a piano in the room with what appears to be a disc on top of it, but the significance of that is still unclear to me at this stage.
Same, but
the
I don't think
mention
it's
of
a
a
disc.
phone number in the message alludes to the phone call that we saw in both Petscop 2 and Petscop 11 that results in the message, "Care left the room." Something else
That's
noteworthy
why
is
you're
the fact
putting
that
it
the
together.
testing room is
Okay.
clearly monitored,
Weird, but
showing
okay.
a person sat on the bed who
Bit
then moves
loose.
towards the chair. Upon further consideration of the name of the series being Petscop, I believe that I might have figured out what its purpose is. PET in medical terms can mean a great number of things, but one that appears to be fairly significant to the plot of the series is Parent Effectiveness Training,
Oh,
a program created by Dr. Thomas Gordon to help with raising children in a safe and stable way that refrains from
I
doing
never
harm
thought
to
of
the
that.
mental health of both parent and child
Cool.
alike. However, SCOP in medical terms means examine or observe. I'm aware that you may be thinking, well, yes, that might be it, but what makes these two particular terms so significant together? The numerous messages telling the player to leave the game on. If we treat Petscop as a means of monitoring the actions of the parent and child respectively, then the game would need to stay on so it can properly document everything. Or at least, that was its initial intention.
So, I'm going to stand up for this now. That would explain the we instead of him. Instead of I, like Paul, there is a we. Someone controlling the channel. And what he's saying, when he probably will have this point as well, so what he is saying is that there is someone observing him play this game. Get out, anyway. Stop watching through the window. It's scary. But that's fascinating. I mean, I thought about that back in like Petscop 3. Or was it? No, 6. I think that was the 6 was like the first one to have like the first one I saw to have that description where it said we, and I was like, wait, it's just Paul. And I was like, or is it? And now he's saying that there could be observers of Paul playing the game, seeing how he does, etc., etc. And there's people watching him play it, and then watching the game and see what the game does, etc., etc. And so they put we in the description. So Paul's recording it, and he originally was recording it for his friends, but now is recording it and giving it to them. I'm pointing up here because I'm pretending there's like an observation window up here, like Black Ops 2. Good game, by the way. But there's like, they edited it together. Well, he edited it, like you said. He said he went through like 4 hours of edit or video. But they will put a description saying, we, whatever. Wait, I can... Well, no, that contradicts me, because 16 doesn't have description. That means 16 is too far off the beating path, and maybe more. If you see this video, like bounce off stuff with me, like help me out here. I just kind of went off the beating. Like, if this doesn't have a wait, hold on. I want to go back to Petscop channel. Petscop 2 does... Okay, so the first few Petscop ones don't actually have descriptions, but if I go to, say, 14 here, it's gonna have this... Oh. Everything we wish to say is below. Aha. Yes. These have their massive descriptions, but this one has nothing. People and blogs. Hold on. Why is its category people and blogs? Wait. Okay, that's... What? Never noticed that. Wait, does the other one say people and blogs? Yeah, people and blogs. Weird. Cool, but weird. Anyway, I've gone off tangent.
We were all made aware back in Petscop 11 that Rayner, the creator of the game, initially started making it in 1996, seemingly after the event of Michael Hammond's death, for Marvin to play. So why are there now multiple copies? Here's another reference to parent effectiveness training.
I'm going to just stop and say, because he's probably about to say this himself, multiple copies for multiple tests from multiple kids. Paul just being one of them.
Dr. Gordon had initially written the book for his training in 1970, but here's the link to Petscop. A revised and updated version of the book was published in 2000, just like the discs reappeared in the same year. The purpose of surveillance can be used for security and safety, but it can also be used for nefarious means as well, such as making sure that your prisoner is staying in their cell. And that brings this analysis to a close. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know.
You know what's funny is mine made it to 4 minutes because I had to rewatch a scene to see what happened. I was actually trying to see if the flickering was like Morse code, and if I like put it down like a tap tap dash dash like it was doing, I could probably eventually get it translated. I haven't. I'm actually gonna do that tomorrow. I'm actually about to go to bed. Still just about 11:10 at night. Trying to be quiet, keep that family asleep. Bop bop. But yeah, also this shirt is so fucking comfortable, and it's not very really revealing, which is very good. Also, ow, sternum. But yeah, so far I had nothing similar to what he said except for a few lines here and there, and I kind of bounced off of what he kept saying. Mainly because I wanted to give y'all a bit better thought process because I'm tired. I couldn't really think. I saw it and I said, okay, I'll do a reaction video, and I was like, right, it's weird. Also blinking. Also didn't pay attention to that side, etc., etc. But yeah, it's weird because he was like. I also realized I've been putting the computer up here instead of where it is, where it's down here. I'm retarded. Ignore me. I'm tired. Like I said, I'm retarded and tired. That too. Computer, chair, bed. Flickering dot, and that flickering dot would go into the chair. Continue to flicker, but slower, I think. Actually, you know what? As a final stretch, I'm going to just rewatch the entire clip. It's only 2 minutes, 2:40. Here we go. Oh my god. I know what that is. That is the garage. How did I not notice that? It's the garage, but the part where the Petscop is standing, Paul's standing and everything's like barred off. Like you can see a big gray bar there. But it's not like the sensor bars they've been putting. It's got like its own outline and everything. Oh, it's creepy. Alright. And you can hear a humming. Music. It went off. There's the message. No control. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, that sets me on edge, because that's all I can hear. That's all I hear. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it's weird. Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but that kind of buzzing noise gives me like a weird feeling. Ugh. And then room. That's actually Morse code. That is Morse code. It is tapping and flickering. That is playing Morse code. That's incredible. I need to get that translated. That's Morse code. That's Morse code. That is incredible. Let's take a listen. Can you hear it? It is actually playing Morse code. It's going. It's playing Morse code. Like it's, in some old video games when you jump, it made that little like skit noise. That's the noise it's making. It's like that. And here's back to this. Oh, I don't like it. Good. I'm good. I did not like that. Having that in this room, I don't like it. Me don't like. Someone's gonna translate that before me. I want that translated. It still does it as it moves. Wait. I want to take a I want to take a look at that screen. Ah, it's definitely a scene from. That looks like a scene from one of the episodes. Observation. That's a hint to the observation. Observation? Why do I guess that? Because the screen we saw on the TV itself was a different screen. It's just like a still image of just Petscop Petscop Paul just in the blank green grass. But this one has a building next to him, and looks like the road down at the bottom. Looks like road here, and I think in this perspective, the building would be here. It's there's something tan right here. I think it's a building, some kind of building or something. And this, I don't know if y'all can see this in recording, but this is a giant black bar on the side of my screen on my phone in the corner here. I don't know what's going on, but my phone is like breaking or something. Not sure if that's just how YouTube's recorder does. I don't know, but it's unsettling. Let's back to the message. And it just ends like that. Right. I don't like that. Well, that's what I got.